In this drill, you can, so you're going to break them open, take ball in hand from the line. You're allowed to make any ball, so in any order, which doesn't mean that you should play like a clueless ball pocketer. It's the early version of straight ball. So what I want you to do is play as if you're playing to pay the rent. I'm just checking, because sometimes people don't play it because they're gonna run into balls and they think they're not supposed to run into balls. But more than anything, you know, don't miss. No, not there yet. The thing is, if you open up too little, like your backswing, you don't load the gun. You don't prepare. You're not preparing for a smooth delivery. You can only deliver smoothly if the backswing is long enough. Compact is good for accuracy on small shots. This is gonna give you accuracy on longer shots. On the video, containing safeties. This is your bread and butter. If you go play 9-ball, especially on lower level, because it's not run out 9-ball that you'll play, I assume. So almost every game will come down to the 7, 8, 9 with innings going back and forth. So if you want to miss less tomorrow, you got to play more safe. Attacking a little less if you're playing to win. If you go play a tournament, if you're playing to win, by attacking a little less, you're going to miss less, obviously. But you got to know the shots. Containing means that you're playing to not lose. You're not trying to win. You're playing to not lose. Double kiss, you got lucky. But this is good. In this drill, this is good enough. And I said this is good for your level. But I'll tell you, with the Mosconi Cup guys, for Jason Shaw, this simple drill is probably the thing I did most with Shaw. Just to make it repetitive and get the speed down. Because especially TV table, high pressure, you don't need to be aggressive in your safeties. They need to be good enough. On bigger, on more distance, more spin, you need a little more length.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you're going to become a bar table player. You don't want that. No. Yeah, but and the thing is, only if you play the right tip position and only if you understand what kind of stroke is required, you have a chance to execute it pure, like you just did. This was a pure stroke. So here you have a lot of angles, so you need little speed and a lot of rotation. So now I want you to be compact. Now you can do the compact thing and pinchy, like the stroke must be pinchy, as long as you load it up with spin. And the thing is, if you learn how to control spin, you know, then you can learn to make runouts or run the table with professional routes instead of like the amateur route is, or the APA route is leaving yourself too little angle all the time, forcing the cue ball. Where the pros on 8 out of 10 shots, they use their stroke as a finesse instrument to control a lot of angle instead of forcing it. Don't be shy on the spin. This is not like, as pool players, especially mid-level, you in general, players are always looking for that robust hit, like toomp, toomp. But this is not robust. You hit the cue ball light on the side with a high-pitched sound. Better you hit it fat. Well, it's about the learning. Yeah. So if you do drills like this, we're doing drills or positions, the learning comes after. Yeah. So most important in regard to these different positions is getting some sort of database of knowledge. You know, what type of stroke is required for what kind of angle, working on it so you have something to fall back upon, and then in play, assessing, you know, perceiving what's there and what's not.
What I would like to, if I was playing somebody, Alex, what I'd probably do is I'd probably put a lot of right spin on it and try to hit it right here and just graze off the 10 ball coming back up. But
well, good luck with that.
So that's not the right shot. So what?
No. Yeah.
That's a good shot. You're not
It's
easy
a
to
great
execute.
shot,
but
and it took you a couple of.
that's
So in sports, they always talk about an athlete's ability to focus on the process, on the
Right.
task. Yeah. So if you say I should be able, then you're focusing on the result, and you're comparing to what you should be able to do normally. So I should be able to do it today, or what the hell is going on? Normally I make those shots, and then all those thoughts make it harder and harder to actually focus on task, meaning shot selection and delivery. Yeah, your ability to execute was below par on that day. To what extent did you adapt your shot selection to your actual form?
Right.
So I'm a one pocket player. If I play a weaker player, I need to be more conservative, less adventurous, play a more boring game. Maybe going for more flyers than you would do normally because you really want to pound on him, instead of maybe choosing to keep it really tight, break him down, play smarter and conservative, break him down, and when it's 6-1 and you're well warmed up, then go for some big shots because you're feeling it and not because you think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
So that's the lesson. And if you would have realized that you learned a valuable lesson on that day, maybe the mental hangover wouldn't have lasted so long. That's what it's about. Did you understand my reasoning? Because I don't want to give you fish. I want to teach you how to fish. If you later look back at the video, you can see if you consistently start from the same position. Probably not. There's always a difference between shooting from one side and the other.
Okay.
But this is about sighting and alignment. So, yeah. Stand behind the cue ball, look through the cue ball to about the half ball hit that you need.
Yeah.
So you're playing a slow cue ball with center left, center right. You pocket and the cue ball goes short, long, long.
I can't believe I undercut it again.
Well, listen. So what is happening now, exactly as when you played that guy, right? Your incompetence is exposed, and you start to go on tilt a little bit. But you're not entitled to go on tilt because you don't know the shot. You say, I hold myself to high standards. Hey, that's a good thing, but first practice it 4 times 20 minutes to start doing that. The thing is, if you learn to play this, then you can play this if you're under the gun, 7-7, 9 ball, you can attack the shot in a way where there's a built-in safety.
Yeah.
I'm never, ever going to miss this thick safeties. It's a weapon that maybe you haven't used enough on that specific day when you were losing your head a little bit.